So the next one that we have is Chief of Station. So it stars Aaron Eckhart. For those who may not know him, he was in The Dark Knight as Harvey Dent.
Yeah,
he was also in
Harvey Dent.
What's this?
Thank You for Smoking is the best one.
Thank You for Smoking. Yeah, London Has Fallen.
Yeah. The whole Has Fallen series.
Yeah,
So, okay.
Not the whole. I think the last one. I don't think he was in it because Morgan Freeman was the president.
Yeah,
right?
no, then Morgan Freeman became the president randomly. I don't know how that happened, but okay.
And
well,
then,
he was the speaker then, so he could. I don't know.
Yeah, he was vice president, I think.
No,
And
he
then-
was the speaker.
Okay, and then he was also in
And
I,
then because
Frankenstein.
the vice president was
Evil.
kidnapped or whatever, he became president. But then in the third one, he was outright president. He was acting interim president.
Okay.
Yes, you're right. In the first one, he was Speaker of the House.
Yeah, Speaker
And
of the
then-
House.
yes.
So it's president, vice president, and then Speaker of the House. So the president and the vice president were whatever happened to them. And then because he was next in line. So that's why he was president.
That movie sucked anyway. So it
Mr.
doesn't matter.
Mr. Extraordinary, Rob, correct. You're the only people can trust to give in to correct me if I'm mistaken, because I don't remember faces that well. Okay, rather I remember faces better than I remember names.
Yeah.
Was this the guy in that terrible movie about the sharks?
Statham, no.
Okay.
Are you talking about Megalodon?
No, the one with LL Cool J.
Yeah, the one with LL Cool J.
Oh,
No,
Deep
it's not him.
Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah.
What do you mean terrible movie? Deep Blue Sea is awesome.
My hat is like a shark's fin.
No, it was
Well,
Thomas Jane.
was
It's
a
not
chef.
him. It was Thomas Jane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You think
Yeah,
of
Thomas Jane, aka the
Punisher.
Punisher.
the Punisher? Yes.
Not to sound racist, but all
Hey,
places look the
Raiden,
same.
right?
Huh?
Raiden, best Raiden. I must say it. Best
What?
Raiden.
Excuse yourself.
Raiden.
Oh, okay,
Kai.
Wait. Hold on. Wait, are you talking about James Remar?
Sorry,
Are you
I was
talking about James?
no, but let's see. Is it not Thomas Jane? I think you're right. It's not him.
No, James Remar played Raiden in the second one.
Christopher Lambert is the first one.
Yeah. Lambert. There we go.
Okay, we are friends.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the
trying to
best
think,
Raiden.
like,
I was
when
like,
has
if
he
you said
rated?
James Remar, I was gonna call Mortal Kombat right now.
Anyway, it also has Olga Kurylenko. I think you guys know Olga Kurylenko. She was the Taskmaster in Black Widow. She was also supposed to be Wonder Woman, but she lost to. This is a funny story. So she got the Quantum of Solace, right? The James Bond one. And who's this lady, man, who plays Wonder Woman now? What's her name? Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot didn't get that role because they both auditioned for that role. Then she auditioned for Wonder Woman, and then she lost to Gal Gadot. Yeah? It's crazy, karma, baba.
It's not karma. It's the Hollywood machine.
Yeah, she maybe should have gotten Wonder Woman. I don't know.
Quantum of Solace is a waste of life. I will stand by that forever.
What?
Quantum of Solace is the worst 2 hours of my life. I hated that movie.
Really?
It can't be the worst.
Yes.
Come on.
No.
Okay, what
Rebel
could be
Moon,
missing?
Chief.
There's Rebel Moon.
I'm talking about James Bond movies in general. But okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay.
Why
in
didn't
that
you like?
context,
Why
I
didn't you like
understand.
Quantum of Solace?
It was boring, dog. It was. I get
Wait,
the
was it
idea
bad?
that
Was it worse than Die Another Day?
Yes.
Die Another Day was fun. It might not have been a good movie, but it was fun.
Yes. You get.
Wait, is that the one with Halle Berry?
Yeah.
With the diamonds on the guy's face. It was a fun, dumb movie. And it had one of the best fight scenes. One of the best fencing
that
fight scenes.
fencing scene for me is one of the best
fire.
scenes, man.
Yeah.
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 No, Die Another Day is a nice one, but it's like a guilty pleasure of sorts for me. But it's nice.
Whereas Quantum of Solace takes itself so seriously. Just everyone's frowning, everyone's upset, and it's just boring. They try to take over water, and it's like, oh, awesome.
And also,
but let's
James
not lie
Bond
though.
is
The
still
intro
fun.
to the intro of that movie was fire though.
Yeah, it was an intro that cost them. It was one of the most expensive movie intros of all time because they had to destroy like 4 Aston Martins, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they went through at least 4 Aston Martins.
Yeah, she
Well,
was also
anyway, back to
in-
Chief of Station. I think back to Chief of Station.
Yes.
Yeah, this is
It looks like a solid
generic
revenge
city.
movie.
Yeah.
it looks like John Wick on a shoestring budget.
Judging
No,
by the
I mean,
guns,
it
it
doesn't
was
even,
shot
it's not
with
even
some
giving
type
me
of
John Wick
compensation.
vibes. It's kind of giving me
Taken.
80s action flick.
Yeah,
You got
that's what
the
I'm saying. It's
grizzles, gotta come out of retirement. I mean, he even has the line, what's your name? He's like, why do you need to know? I like to know the name of people that I'm going to kill or whatever.
that
It's
is
like,
so
all right.
80s. That is so Arnold Schwarzenegger.
But it's also Taken though. It's Taken-ish. Like
No, in the
No,
first Taken
it's-
with Liam,
it's literally
with
just
Liam Neeson, the
wife
with Liam
dies,
Neeson
go
in
guys
the
out for
first Taken.
revenge. That's it.
Yeah.
There's no. It's
no. What I
it's,
mean
it-
by that.
it's
what
a
I mean
straight
that-
up
what I
it's a
mean
straight
by
up
that
action
is-
movie.
What I mean by that is we have a lot of characters lately that have gone out of retirement. Like even the Beekeeper. I don't know if you guys have seen the Beekeeper.
Okay,
That's a
no,
guilty.
those are
Now that's a
retirement.
guilty pleasure. Watching Jason Statham
that
movies
was
is a guilty
fantastic.
pleasure.
But he was also in retirement. Like he came out of retirement. John Wick, same thing, out of retirement. Like
Okay,
Taken, out of retirement. Like
wait,
yo, guys.
You're talking about dad movies, otherwise known as competency porn. One of my favorite genres of movies, dog.
It's called
when-
what?
Competency porn. Basically, the idea is
Wow.
you gush over people who are super useful. We
Yeah.
live in a world full of useless people, dog. It's nice to see someone who knows how to do their job every now and then. You have to go and
Oh
fetch
wow!
them.
I
to the
just learned a
bus.
new word.
For example, don't forget about what's his name? Denzel Washington, of course.
Yeah, I
Equalizer.
was looking for the
Oh,
name.
Equalizer.
The Equalizer.
The Equalizer.
Because that's
Exactly.
the only reason people are watching that movie. My dad watches that movie all the time. I was like, oh my god,
Mhm.
listen, like he's beating people with AK-47s and stuff with a tool shed and nail guns, and it's like,
Yeah, I think the Bond franchise has really messed everything up because Jason Bourne is the one that started doing that stuff. Like he would beat you with like a towel or something. Then everybody
Oh, yeah.
started doing it. So
But if
No,
you
but the
notice
thing
with
is,
the
was
Jason
Jason Bourne was
Bourne
doing it-
ones, it looked realistic. It looked
Yeah.
like
Yeah, that was the thing. And also, like, he wasn't, like, the thing is, he wasn't disarming, like, AK-47s with a towel or whatever. It
He was
wasn't like
using
he
a
was,
stinger
it
knife.
was like a
that.
knife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, like, the guy that was fighting with something plausible and believable. So you, like,
Yeah.
believed that Jason Bourne could take, like, a newspaper and, like, smack your hand in an angle or whatever. Then they started getting crazy because now here comes Equalizer. Denzel Washington with a nail gun versus a semi-automatic. And of course,
What you're thinking of, straight, the director you're thinking of right now is a guy. He's
Antoine Fuqua?
dog. I'll tell you now. He's the guy that basically. I wouldn't say he destroyed us with shaky cam, but he's the guy that did it the
Oh.
best. And then what happened was it was a photocopy of a photocopy of a photocopy of a photocopy.
Oh, yeah.
And what we're all left with was a bunch of dizzying nonsense. Doug Liman, I think that's the name of the director. But he did that whole like improvised shaky cam on the spot filmmaking. And then everyone tried to do the exact same thing, and it was a disaster.
It's kind of
It's
like
like
how the Wachowskis did Bullet Time and everybody started doing it. Oh my
Exactly.
God.
Exactly. It was a disaster. Or Michael Bay. People forget that Michael Bay is actually, whether you like his stories or not, the director himself is actually incredibly talented. And the techniques he'd use are actually really good. But photocopy of a photocopy of a photocopy,
Yeah.
and now we're surrounded by garbage thanks to people trying to copy the Michael Bay techniques because they can't
Yeah.
do what he does. In
Yeah.
fact, he
Remember
can't do
how
what he does.
remember how when everybody was copying the Wachowskis after the Matrix? We are
Yeah.
suffering from that again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, coming back to this, like, I don't know, the action is fine. Aaron Eckhart as an action hero. I mean, he was in The Core. I think he was in like an army movie. The guy doesn't look like he's got
Battlefield
built. I mean,
And
he
Los
doesn't look-
Angeles.
Yeah, I mean, he
that
was,
one
like I said, he was
Oh,
in
Battlefield
Frankenstein.
LA
I
was
don't know if you guys
brilliant.
remember. I Frankenstein. He was in it. So
Yeah, I mean Battlefield LA, I found it all right. So, but I mean, I'm just looking at this. I have no incentive to
Energy.
go to the
Yeah.
theater to watch this.
There's
Yeah,
no-
I don't see him as an action star. I see more of a dramatic actor. I think he that's his niche. That's where he shines the most.
No, but I'm saying maybe they should have brought some of that to this because, like, I mean, it's hitting all the beats. Like the wife dies, and they were having a great time. I'm sure there's gonna be like, oh, we were about to have a child,
Mhm.
and like I know they're trying to.
Secrets.
Yeah, and I know they want to spin it with the wife where they was like, oh, the wife was a secret agent, maybe, or something. And it's like, I've seen that before. Like,
It's gonna be cheap. Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's just like, and I mean, again, look, generic is not bad, but this is done generically. Like, generic is not bad, but this is on top of the execution feels so generic. It's just like, dog, I can call this movie from the trailer. Like, I know what's gonna happen.
Right.
And also, when a movie's
So,
generic, you have to be a person who makes those generic. Like, if this was Jason Statham, I'd go watch it because I know what I'm expecting.
Right.
So I wouldn't
And
be
also-
like, I'm not gonna go expecting an Oscar performance. I'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
Jason Statham kicking ass, I'm going. I understand what I'm going there. If
Yeah. And look at
it's
his
The
cast
Rock,
rate.
I understand what I'm going for. But if it's Aaron Eckhart, I'm like, is there gonna be a bit more drama? Is there gonna be a bit more
That-
suspense? Like,
Now that you've mentioned The Rock, did you all talk about The Rock wanting to be Apocalypse?
Yes.
We
Yeah,
did.
we did.
You
Yeah.
were here for that, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I don't think I
No,
was.
he
because
no, he wasn't
Oh,
on the.
we were
I
shitting on him.
would have gone Super Saiyan right in front of all of you. It's like, leave,
I know.
I'll-
Don't worry. We did. We
uh,
did.
leave Apocalypse name out your effing mouth.
I think the only positive thing we said about The Rock and Apocalypse is that physically he looks the part. I think that's the only positive thing we said. And even then we were just saying he could physically pull it off. But even then we weren't really believing it. I think that's the only positive thing we said.
He won't look short in the makeup like Oscar Isaac did. Yo, that man looked stubby and he looked like a disaster, man.
Yeah.
They should have just made him Mr. Sinister.
All I heard is
honestly.
all I heard when I saw Oscar Isaac in that movie was, "Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Somebody's come and burst our bubble." That's all I was hearing every time.
I honestly
Ivan
wanted to say.
Ooze.
No,
Yeah, but speaking of The Rock, I just want to say that I don't know if you guys know, Disney has announced that they have their live action actress for Moana.
Moana.
And basically
Yay.
the cast, they showed the cast on the Hollywood Reporter. So
Okay, let me check
Yeah.
that out.
Oh, is she dark skinned enough? I heard that was the problem with the last one. They kicked her out because she was too light skinned.
she
They don't like us.
Well,
They don't like
Hollywood
us
does have an
Philippines.
obsession with light skin. Have you noticed, like, every couple now, it's a black and white couple or it's a biracial
Okay,
couple.
Kai.
Well, that will always happen.
Hold
That
on.
will
Kai. We're going too far now. Back to Aaron Eckhart.
I just wanted to say that the film also has Alex Pittefer. I don't know how to Pittefer. Yeah, he was in I Am
And
Number
that's why I
4.
won't watch it.
He was in
I am number 4. Oh, that was one of the
What
most
happened to
boring
that
movies
thing?
I've
I
ever
enjoyed
seen.
it.
It
It was
also
okay.
had, you remember
It was supposed to be like
In Time?
it was
Is
supposed
it
to
In
be like a
Time?
Divergent series.
Yes.
It was supposed to continue, and then
Yes.
they just never made it.
Wait, what's his name? I am
Movie
number 4.
one wasn't good enough.
Wait, no,
Alex
maybe I liked I am number 4,
Pittefer.
but I can't remember.
You probably
I
did.
liked it, but also it was the first movie.
It was
So
Timothy Oliphant. Am I
Yeah.
right? Ne?
yeah,
Timothy
Timothy
Oliphant.
Oliphant was his uncle.
The mentor. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
also, like, it was done by Alfred Goch and Miles Miller, the guys who did Smallville. So
Yeah.
Well,
it was
Maybe I'll have to check it out.
It
Yeah,
shows.
Maybe
rewatch
I'll have
it.
to check it out.
But it wasn't-
I remember. I didn't retain anything. I didn't retain
Yeah.
anything from
There
watching
isn't
I am
much.
number 4.
There wasn't much to retain. Let's be honest.
It wasn't.
I think it was okay for that time, because remember, around that time when Twilight was coming out, those kind of movies were sort of like in.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Oh
Your
God.
Jumper and your...
But again,
Yeah.
Number
Oh, it was better
4.
than Jumper though.
Hey,
Yeah.
but Jump
Yeah,
didn't make money
Jumper was all right. Like I think outside of the actual power, like Jumper was pretty boring.
You
I
know,
think
okay, a quick.
I want to disagree with you there, but
It's
at
a
the same
small.
time,
Okay, you go
I
on
was gonna say
because I want to.
all right, cool. I was saying, it's not that it's bad. It's just it's a bit. It falls into too many tropes. I don't use the word generic, but I'm going to. It falls into way too many tropes for it. But the actual acting itself is pretty talented. I think they are good actors and a terrible script that came together to make a mediocre movie. If that makes sense.
Nah,
Like,
I
It
can
felt
agree
like
with
it
that.
felt like a series than a movie, actually. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
I mean, but the representation of the powers was cool, but like the actual story itself, where bro was an orphan or whoever who found out he can jump and then got money, and then obviously Samuel Jackson had to be the agent that had to. Hey, that bro has been Nick Fury for years. No wonder they hired him in Marvel. But anyway,
I just wanted to say
Yeah.
on regards to Jumper, Jumper proved to me that the writing in Harry Potter is extremely lazy.
Wait,
Also,
I'm touched.
also,
how so?
Let's hear this. Let's hear this blasphemy.
No, because I always thought when I saw the combat, I'm thinking, oh yeah, in Harry Potter you can disapparate. Why the hell are you wasting time with spells? I'll just go disapparate, get a truck, disapparate, throw it on Voldemort, disapparate again, end up behind him. I'm gonna go think anime, disapparate behind Voldemort, grab him, splint his head off. The fight's over. Did you use any illegal
But
spells?
guys,
No,
you know how it
didn't.
is. Whether it's comic books or any other thing, when you know a character's powers, like in detail, you are surprised that they don't use those powers in battle. You're like, but you could have just done this specific.
That is so annoying, bro. You're like, dude, you have speed. Why are you slowly punching this guy? Like,
that's why when I watched Jump and I realized you've been wasting time in with these Avada Kedavras and
no, but
like
to be fair to the Harry Potter series, when do they study? Like they never get to study. There's always chaos. Like I don't even know how Harry Potter graduated. Honestly, I feel like he never got his degree. I feel like they gave him an honorary one.
Harry Potter didn't graduate from studying. He graduated from doing dope
From
feats.
saving the
But
world.
it's GED, dog.
Yeah, not even GED. He got an honorary degree. He's like,
the only
for saving the wizarding world, here's your high school diploma.
The only of those three, the only person who went back to school to finish
was Hermione, probably.
Was Hermione. Everyone else decided, I'm out this.
It's
like,
fine.
hey, bruh, like,
fine. The only thing he missed was that one girl's number. That's the only thing. That's the only regret he has, I'm sure. You know, in Harry Potter.
All right,
6,
so back to the actual
Chinese
movie
chick.
we're talking about.
No, the black chick. Anyway.
All right, so back to Chief. What was it called? Even Chief. Yo, I'm
Chief
not.
of
I'm
Station.
forgetting
Chief
the
of
name.
Station.
Chief of
Oh,
Station.
Chief
yeah,
of
also
Station.
the name. What's the station that he's a chief of? Like, guys.
He was a chief of
from
station
top to
in
bottom.
Belarus. Belarus.
Honestly, the guy's got
No, not
the
Belarus. Bulgaria, something.
Oh, okay.
Like one
I'm
of the
saying point is like when you look at, even if we look at titles like Despicable Me or Inside Out, those have like a feel to them. This Chief of Station, I don't know what that means. I don't
But
know.
I get it. That's where the spying comes in now. That the wife is a spy. So he was a spy handler. He was a spy handler, and now it turns out his wife might have also been a spy. So he's now going back to the spy world to try and get the.
Wait,
that makes him a chief?
Wait. So are you telling me this is basically the plot of Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I was gonna
Mrs.
say
Smith
Safe House.
died already.
Yeah, but Miss Smith
Mrs. Smith is dead. Maybe. I don't know. Because also this looks like a movie where people will survive fire. Like it might just turn out at the end of the movie, I'm back. How?
The power of your love resurrected me.
Hey, I'm just glad that Hollywood has stopped doing that whole thing of someone crying and their tear brings someone to life. Like, hey. But anyway.
No, but they don't have to. This is what they do now, especially like
I
movies
think in
like
Chumba
this. People will
Champion, that tear
survive
might
and
be
they
able
don't
to bring
explain
someone
it.
to life. Did you see that
Well,
up there?
In
Chandu Champion, there was a tear that probably will bring someone back to life.
We're getting there. Okay,
All right,
so
the next one.